The scheduled execution of a Tennessee death row inmate won't happen tonight. A move by Governor Bill Haslam trumped an ongoing legal battle. Convicted killer Edmund Zagorski wants to die in the electric chair. A couple of hundred of you are already voting yes or no on whether any inmate should be given that choice. You can vote now at WBIR.com/vote or in the WBIR app. Edmund Zagorski was set to die tonight. The state argues he failed to give enough notice to die by electric chair, and executioners plan to move forward with lethal injection. Today, a federal district judge weighed in, siding with that inmate. Late today, when the governor ended the legal uncertainty, he issued a 10-day reprieve, meaning Zagorski won't be put to death for at least 10 days. In a statement, Governor Haslam said, given the federal court's decision to honor Zagorski's last-minute decision to choose electrocution as a method of execution, this brief reprieve will give all involved the time necessary to carry out the sentence in an orderly and careful manner. 63-year-old Zagorski was convicted of killing two men back in 1983. All afternoon, we have been asking you about whether death row inmates should be allowed to choose their method of execution. Lots of you saying no. Overwhelmingly, 75%. You can continue to vote at WBIR.com/vote or in the WBIR app.